The sheriff walked into the cell and locked the door, but in the next moment, he threw the key away. His colleague begged him not to do anything reckless, yet the sheriff still said the one forbidden phrase in the bunker.
I want to go out.
No one who's ever spoken these words has survived. In the future, humanity lives 1,500 meters underground. Plants and animals coexist in organized zones, but there's one strict rule. Anyone who says, "Go outside," is sent to the surface, where they're poisoned by the toxic air. Still, the sheriff resolutely spoke the forbidden words, because his wife had mysteriously died 3 years earlier. That day, his wife shouted in the dining hall, "The outside world is actually safe." She claimed the ruins shown on the screens were deliberately altered by the leadership. Their goal was to keep everyone trapped, so no one would ever want to leave. Then, she shouted the forbidden phrase.
I want to go out!
As her husband, the sheriff had no choice but to escort her to the surface himself. The crowd watched the live stream of the woman's departure. She stepped out of the bunker and wiped the camera lens, but after only a few steps, she collapsed to the ground. Only the sheriff knew that before she left, she told him, "If the outside world is livable, I'll wipe the camera lens." Her death didn't add up to him, determined to find the truth. The sheriff also uttered the forbidden words. The mayor dressed him in protective gear and sent him out. He climbed the long staircase to the surface. When the door opened, he was stunned. The outside world was as beautiful as his wife had described. There were even birds flying in the sky. Desperate to let the bunker's residents know the truth, he ran to the camera and wiped off the dust. But inside the bunker, people still saw the image of ruins. As the sheriff walked toward his wife's body, he started feeling dizzy. He suspected the real toxin wasn't outside, but hidden inside his protective suit. So he did something no one had dared to do. He removed his helmet, but his condition was already critical. Moments later, he collapsed next to his wife. Once again, hope for survival outside was shattered. Yet one woman realized, the sheriff must have had a reason for removing his helmet before he died.